or as well. So, without further ado, let's play the bumper Hot Mastermind. Yeah, it's like deja vu, but tonight it's a bigger one. It's got 23 questions tonight. So eyes down, look in. We're going to go starting. Can't even say it now. Does everybody have the instructions up at the bottom? The little thing that says Pop Mastermind. 23 questions. Does everybody have that? If not, refresh your browser. You have the rules. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, here we go. Let's look at the first picture, please. First slide. There we go. There's two of them. Okay. So, the first question. What time is it? It's not 8 o'clock yet, but who gives a shit? Let's have a go at the first question. Featuring Puff Daddy and Mace, which American rapper achieved a top 10 hit in 1997 with Mo Money, Mo Problems? Was it Tupac Shakur, Notorious B.I.G., Ja Rule, or Nas? Featuring Puff Daddy and Mace, which American rappers achieved a top 10 hit in 1997 with Mo Money, Mo Problems? The Diana Ross sample. Kill me, kill me. That one. The answer is it's the Notorious B.I.G. Two people got that right. Ja Rule was the wrong answer. Okay. Second question. All about this chap. Including Dave Edmunds in their lineup, which band's only hit was a 1968 rock version, Sabre Dance? The Museum, the Sculptures, the Exhibits, or the Statues? Including Dave Edmunds in their lineup, which band's only hit was a 1968 rock version of Kakaturians? Is that the way you say it? Sabre Dance. Kakaturians. I think that's how you say it. Kakaturians? Yeah, Sabre Dance. So, including Dave Edmunds in their lineup, which band's only hit was a 1968 rock version of Kakaturian's Sabre Dance? The museum, the sculptures, the exhibits, the statue. Close enough. Nobody cares. And the answer is the sculptures. And we have an even split there. One person said the exhibits, one person said the statues. As we go on to question 3. Which Britain's Got Talent runner-up made her solo chart debut with the top 10 hit Wild Horses? There's a clue in here. Susan Boyle, Jay McDowell, Connie Talbot, or Callum Scott? It's 50-50. I couldn't think of any other Britain's Got Talent runner-ups. Stick a meal in. The answer is Susan Boyle. Couldn't drag her away. Slide is about these boys. Very old picture. What was the title of the only #1 hit single achieved by the Bachelors? Laura, Diane, Sarah, Michelle. What was the title of the only #1 hit single achieved by the Bachelors? Laura, Diane, Sarah, Michelle. Question 4 of 23. We're looking at the scores at question number 5 after that one. The answer is Diane. And again, another split. Only one person got Diane right. Everybody's favorite. He's staring into your soul. What is the title of the Ed Sheeran album that contains the #1s Thinking Out Loud and Sing? Divide, multiply, minus, plus. What is the title of the Ed Sheeran album that contains the #1s Thinking Out Loud and Sing? Divide, multiply, minus, and plus. Would you say the people that like Ed Sheeran are like 90% female, 10% men? Is that the split? Would you think? The answer is multiply. Let's have a look at the end of 5 questions. Would it have been 90-10 split? Or would more men like him or not? So Lurch is in the lead with 53,406. All Sorts is in second with 49,000, and Broken Toilets in third with 39,000. Oh, close enough. He has a new one. I can't remember what it's called now. I cannot remember. As we go on to the second question, the sixth question, Sixth question, and it's guess the year time. So, if you can't see it up there, it says, at number 5 is a new entry for I Breathe Again, Adam Rickett. At number 4, Beautiful Stranger, Down 2 for Madonna. At number 3, it's Britney Spears, Sometimes, new entry. At number 2, it's Down 1 for S Club 7, Bring It All Back. And at number 1, it's Boom 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 by the Venga Boys. Now then, this was the chart on this day, but in what year? Was it 1999, 1998, 2001, or 2000? What a top 5 that was. This was top 5 on this day. In what year? It was 1999. It was 22 years ago now. 22 years ago. Believe it. 22 years ago. Good old Adam Rickett. I think I still have Adam Rickett in the emotes. Somewhere, I think. Guys, question number 7. What was the title of the first single by Oasis to make the top 10. Whatever, Live Forever, Shaker Maker, or Supersonic. What was the title of the first single by Oasis to make the top 10? Whatever, Live Forever, Shaker Maker, Supersonic. Just noticed 3 of them. And hello, is that Fizzbin? I'm going to have a little look. Is it Fizzbin? It is Fizzbin. Thank you for the host. I've got 2 windows in front of the screen, so I can't actually see much. You know. So, what was the title? It was Live Forever. Live Forever got to number 10. Supersonic didn't get into the top 10. Whatever got to number 3, but that was at Christmas, 94. Shaker Maker didn't do too well either, but it was Live Forever. Okay, we are in to question 8. Couple of good moustaches there, look at that. Released in 1974, which duo had a top 5 single early in 1975 with Morning Side of the Mountain? Was it Donny and Marie Osmond, Dollar, Ike and Tina Turner, or Sonny and Cher? Released in 1974, which duo had a top 5 single early in 1975 with Morning Side of the Mountain? Donny and Marie Osmond, Dollar, Ike and Tina Turner, or Sonny and Cher? We have 23 questions. We're not even halfway there yet. Living on a prayer. And the answer is, everybody got that right. It was Donny and Marie Osmond. Well done. So, next one. This person. Question 9 is all about Katie Melua. What is the title of the 2003 debut studio album by Katie Melua that reached number 1 in 2004? Was it called A Lot Like Love, Closest Thing to Crazy, Fall Off the Search, or Come Away With Me? What is the title of the 2003 debut studio album by Katie Melua that reached number 1 in 2004? A Lot Like Love, Closest Thing to Crazy, Fall Off the Search, or Come Away With Me? Did you go with Come Away With Me, did you? Yep. Nobody got that one right. Nobody. The big single was called Closest Thing to Crazy. It was not the title of the album. The album was called Fall Off the Search. Yep. I did emphasize the word album. Yeah, Come Away With Me was Norah Jones' debut album in 2002. A Lot Like Love, I think, might be Celine Dion. But yeah. So, there you are. As we go to question 10, and we'll look at the scores again. There we go. The Roxy favourites. I don't know what they are wearing. The band Curiosity, formerly known as Curiosity Killed the Cat, had their only top 10 single under the new name with a 1992 revival of which 1974 hit by Johnny Bristol? Was it My Girl, Waiting on Love, Hang On In There Baby, or Rock Your Baby? Curiosity had their only top 10 single under their new name with a 1992 revival of which 1974 single by Johnny Bristol. I believe at this time in 1992, Curiosity were signed by Simon Cowell. Whereas the guy on the right looks a bit like John Sessions. Not though. The answer is Hang On In There Baby from Johnny Bristol. And it got into the top 10. And then they split up like a year later, I think. So let's look at the scores after the 10th question. And here we go. Let's see. Roll Sorts is in first with 115,896. Lurch is in second with 88,279. Broken Todd's in third with 67,377. And Rainbow Blackout's in fourth with minus 34,494. But there is plenty to play for as we go on to the next question. And it's all about these people. Don't know if you can see that person at the bottom right hand of your screen. Oh, you can. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. Worked right. Yeah, this worked quite well whenever the answers come up. That's not too bad. The question is, who had a number one in 2009 with My Life Would Suck Without You? Who had a number one in 2009 with My Life Would Suck Without You? Was it Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Kelly Clarkson, or Avril Lavigne? I don't really know what Taylor Swift's wearing there. It's like something like Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Or something Timmy Mallet would wear. The answer is Kelly Clarkson. Ooh. It was Kelly Clarkson. I bet Pobs knew that as well. Okay, it's everybody's favourite. It's backwards song time. I'm going to play you about 20 seconds of a song. You have to tell me what the song is. Ears at the ready. Here we go. Lurch in with the easy. I should actually do a sound command for easy, shouldn't I? Whenever somebody's like, yeah, easy. Backwards song, what is the title of that song? Is it Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry, A Little Bit of Luck, or Do You Really Like It? What was that backwards song? Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry, A Little Bit of Luck, or Do You Really Like It? Is it wicked? Now, I had the album, and the album had a slow version of this song, and then this version that was released as a single was like a hidden song, like 12 minutes after the final song, which was a tad annoying. The answer is Clint Eastwood. Dream about you, dream about you. I preferred the quick version. I preferred that version. quick version was on the Now album. Well, according to his 2010 top 10 hit, who claimed She's Always a Woman on his cover version of the Billy Joel song? Fife Dangerfield, Passenger, Sam Sparrow, or Daniel Merriweather? According to his 2010 top 10 hit, who claims She's Always a Woman on his cover version of the Billy Joel song? Fife Dangerfield, Passenger, Sam Sparrow, or Daniel Merriweather? I like both versions, but I like the quicker version better. Because the slow version's a bit, I find it a bit depressing. Again, I like the faster version of 192000 as well. The answer was Fife Dangerfield. Fife Dangerfield. Sounds like a crime fighter. Hi, my name's Fife Dangerfield. Question 14. Is this codpiece wearing Mother Hubbard's? Name the Scottish rock band that successfully revived Cameo's 1986 single Word Up for a top 10 hit in 1994. Was it Delamitri, Gun, Thunder, or Supernaturals? Name the Scottish rock band that successfully revived Cameo's 1986 single Word Up for a top 10 hit in 1994. Delamitri, Gun, Thunder, or Supernaturals? Didn't Little Mix do a version? Didn't they? I'm not dreaming that, am I? They definitely didn't they? Mel, Scary Spice did one that was rubbish. The answer is Gun, of which all of you got that right. Well done. Question 15. This is the last time I am going to be telling you the scores after this question. Look at that boy. Oh, look at that for a moustache. He looks a bit like Antoine Ducon from Eurotrash, doesn't he? Hi, welcome to the Rapido. RuPaul's 1967 top 10 song, If I Were a Rich Man, came from which successful musical? Was it The King and I, Cabaret, Fiddler on the Roof, or West Side Story? RuPaul's 1967 top 10 song, If I Were a Rich Man, came from which successful musical? The King and I, Cabaret, Fiddler on the Roof, or West Side Story? And the answer is The Fiddler on the Roof. So, after 15 questions, we're going to have a look at the scores for the final time before the big reveal. And the scores are, let's see, Raw Sorts is still in the lead with 226,780. Lurch in second with 174,444. Broken Toilets in third with 148,201. And Rainbow Blackout is in the pluses with 49,685. There are 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 20. There's 8 questions left. So you can lose or gain 180,000 points. All to play for as we go to the final stretch. The first one is about this. Oh, wait a minute. 8. Yeah, it's 240,000. Where did I get that from? It's basic mathematics and I got it wrong. Right. Okay. The question is, can you name the R&B group that made the top 5 in 2001 with their hits All I Want and One Night Stand? Was it Mystique, Eden's Crush, Destiny's Child, or TLC? Can you name the R&B group that made the top 5 in 2001 with their hits All I Want and One Night Stand? Mystique, Eden's Crush, Destiny's Child, or TLC? Yeah, there's quite a lot to play with then. It's 240,000 points to play for. And the answer is Mystique. They are the second picture. The last picture is Eden's Crush. Eden's Crush, you can hardly see it there, but on the far right of the group, it's Nicole Scherzinger. That was her band that she was in before joined the Pussycat Dolls. Next one might be a bit difficult. Sandy Shaw achieved 3 number 1 hits in the 1960s. Which one didn't? Tomorrow, Always Something There to Remind Me, Pop It on a String, or Long Live Love? Sandy Shaw achieved 3 number 1 hits in the 1960s. Which one didn't? Tomorrow, Always Something There to Remind Me, Pop It on a String, or Long Live Love? The answer is Tomorrow. Long Live Love was a number 1. Yeah. Question 18. It's a mystery. Oh, it's me. Now we have Lurch's favourite, the mystery voice. It will be played twice. All you have to tell me is who is talking.
So I had about literally 2 weeks to write an album, and that was the last thing I did, and I didn't have a lyric for it. So I just wrote down a load of old nonsense, and that became the guide vocal, and then that became the vocal in the end. So I had about literally 2 weeks to write an album, and that was the last thing I did, and I didn't have a lyric for it. So I just wrote down a load of old nonsense, and that became the guide vocal, and then that became the vocal in the end.
There was a bit of a clue. Did you hear it? Mystery voice. Howard Jones, Gary Newman, Nick Hayward, Nick Kershaw. Who is the mystery voice? Howard Jones, Gary Newman, Nick Hayward, or Nick Kershaw? Well, had to give you an easy one, didn't I? You thought it was Andrew Stone. He wishes he was Andrew Stone. Uh, I will play Pineapple Dance in July, I think. It was Nick Kershaw, and if you, he was talking about the riddle because the riddle's lyrics are complete rubbish, and he even admits that it doesn't. You know, they asked him uh, what the lyrics were about, and he goes, "I don't know." It's you picked the wrong Nick. Gary's pointing at you, everybody. What was the title of the Spice Girls' second UK #1 hit? Was it Wannabe, Say You'll Be There, Too Much, or Mama? What was the title of the Spice Girls' second UK #1 hit? Wannabe, Say You'll Be There, Too Much, or Mama? The answer is Say You'll Be There. I changed this question, thinking it might be a little bit harder, but it's not. Because the original question was what was the title of the Spice Girls' first UK #1 hit? And everybody knows that, so I'm not picking that one. Here's another hopefully easy one for you. What was the title of the only top 10 hit achieved by the husband and wife duo Womack and Womack? Teardrops, Harvest for the World, We Belong Together, or Love Wars? What was the title of the only top 10 hit achieved by husband and wife duo Womack and Womack? Teardrops, Harvest for the World, We Belong Together, or Love Wars? I like the song, but it goes on too long. It was Teardrops. It's a good song, but Jesus, does it go on forever? Do you know there was a typo in this question that I actually changed when I looked at it? There, yeah. I got these from a book, and the book is wrong. What was the name of the singer who suggested we kiss the rain, according to the title of her 1998 top 5 single? Was it Alanis Morissette, Joan Osborne, Billy Myers, or Meredith Brooks? The book said that it was a 1988 top 5 single. That is wrong. Like, it's bad enough I get my quiz questions wrong, but the fact that a published book. No, you're wrong. Search, it was on Now 39. Close. It was Billy Myers. Having to fact check a book that I bought. You know what I mean? Scandalous. The penultimate question of the night is about this. Another fine moustache to add to the other fine moustaches we had tonight. Procol Harum were partly formed by members of which 1960s group that achieved one top 40 hit in 1964 with Poison Ivy? The Lions, the Goldwins, the Metros, or the Paramounts? Procol Harum was partly formed by members of which 1960s group that achieved one top 40 hit in 1964 with Poison Ivy? The Lions, the Goldwins, the Metros, the Paramounts? The answer is, it was the Paramounts. The Paramounts. And the last question of this bumper Pop Mastermind is going to be 3 top 40 hits for the next person. And that next person is this person. Do you know who she is? It is a very bright picture. You don't know who that is? It is Debbie Gibson. That picture is of Debbie Gibson. You have to tell me which one of these is 3 correct top 40 hits from Debbie Gibson. Don't worry, it's easier than it looks. 3 correct song titles from this artist, Debbie Gibson. Could have been Radio Romance All This Time, Electric Youth, We Could Be Together, Prove Your Love, Only in My Dreams, Shake Your Love Out of the Blue, or Foolish Beat, Lost in Your Eyes, Tell It to My Heart. There's actually 2 red herrings in here. Yep, you're correct. The 2 red herrings are Tiffany and Taylor Dane. Because the answer is Only in My Dreams, Shake Your Love Out of the Blue. So, let's have a look at who won. And let's... The winner is Raw Sorts with 359,064. Lurch is in second with 287,090. Broken Toilets in third with 148,201. And Rainbow Blackout is in fourth with 77,871. End the game. Go. So, what are we doing now? We're going to see what your prizes are, and we're going to see how many the people win. As we go to 1984 Bullseye.
Segments for you tonight. Listen to this. In one. Ideal for mum's 5-star meal, an English bone china dinner service. In 2. Have fun with your phoning with this Mickey Mouse telephone. In 3. For the connoisseur, a dozen fine wines and a rack. In 4. For children who change their minds, a play frame to change with them. In 5. For that letter that's just a bit special, a portable typewriter. In 6. Have a ding-dong at ping-pong with this table tennis table. In 7. For those chilly winter's days, a lady's sheepskin coat. In 8. Tune into your favourite programme on this 22-inch colour television. And Bully's special prize. A new look for your dining room with this pine table, chairs and dresser. Right,
You are correct. I did have it.
boys. 9 marvellous prizes there. We're giving you 9 darts.